Right, we're off. Is it hot enough for you? We're recording. What the day is today? Tuesday. That's why I've got my England top on. I've got to keep it on till we lose.
You must be sweating and that. Looks thick.
It's a few things look thick, can you? Yeah, it stays on till the end. Doesn't even get washed.
Every game.
I was struggling last Euros to it all the way, didn't I?
That's right.
I used to jump out of there and they jumped on me.
Surely you wait until after the groups. The groups are non-contest, isn't it? For England, anyway.
The World Cup started, Dylan. We're on board. Hey, thank God for this World Cup, though. All the videos you see, even the other countries, everyone's getting on. Everyone's liking each other. Some happy times. It's happy time this win. Keir Starmer pissed off. Is that political? Should we not?
No, we don't go down that route yet.
All right, anyway.
Don't know what we're talking about, do we?
38-0.
We got one. Aye.
I don't know if we have. There's different platforms to play this 38-0. Got Mini Moynihan, texters. He went, I've done all right there, 101 points. I looked at his team. Alan Ball, Jimmy Greaves.
I see Jimmy Greaves.
He went, who's Tony Brook? I went, well, good job I know Tony Brook. He used to come, Peter Reid used to get him. He's a Man City legend. I think he lifted the FA Cup in 1960-something for Man City. I said, your settings are all wrong. So I think he's found the proper one.
Too far back, isn't it?
Getting over 100 points is decent.
Unless he's busy at work, though.
Roy Holiday hasn't sold the car for 3 weeks. Should say that. Who else? Daz Gaffney texted. He went obsessed.
My brother, Friday night, I've just looked to the left. He's just here in the world of his own playing it. Horrendous had it as well.
He gets some good teams, though, and then he just he didn't throw out like the Blackburn 91. You know, like Kevin Moran at the back.
There's always one player, isn't there, that doesn't really fit in there. But
someone said this the other day, the new Football League one, and he's got the whole Carlisle team, so he can play as a Carlisle team, 2007, 2008. 88 rating, top. Easy. Evan Horwood, 73. Oh, Evan. Speaking of, what did I say, a nightmare? No, but speaking of a nightmare, Skip, your England.
Oh, no.
Adam absolutely done you, treat.
Aye, cheers, Adam.
You thought you were clever as well. He went Gerrard #1.
I know that's because he's an Everton fan and I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm just going to say it. And then the next one, Rooney, and then Kane. I thought,
so if no one watched, it was, you went
Gerrard 1.
No, you went. It went Michael Owen 2, Beckham 3,
then Gerrard 1.
Gerrard 1,
Rooney 4.
Rooney 4, Kane 5. They came out.
So I went down to play over 35s last night and I've just been hammered off everyone. Everyone just said.
So what do you think Nova should be there?
Well, yeah, that's what I was just about to ask.
Me personally, I would go Rooney 1.
Is this for what they've done for England, or is this, should we do 2? Best, the top players out of them 5, and then who's done the best for England out of them?
Oh, well, Kane won it, best out of England.
Bellingham wasn't in it, was he?
No, if you go just who I think's for all around probably best players of the career, I'll probably go Rooney 1. I think you'd have to go Kane 2 now, and then I would.
Where are you putting Gerrard?
I would go Gerrard 3.
Was Gerrard good?
Owen 4, Beckham 5.
All right.
He wasn't. It was like schools now, wasn't it?
He carried it for a couple of years though as well when we were. I wasn't then.
Didn't look like he enjoyed.
Rooney got injured at crucial times and sent off.
Rooney or Kane 1 and 2 anyway.
Well, Rooney and Kane are top goal scorers, so they've got it.
Yeah.
And then Beckham was good. We just keep forgetting about Beckham though.
Michael Owen from 17 to 22, 23 was in it. I mean, he won Ballon d'Or, didn't he? He was unstoppable.
He talks quite thingy about it now. He says the people, sports scientists would have said now, from 17, you will finish about 25.
And his career, sort of the way it went in the latter part of it, that's what a lot of people remember. Like Stoke and Newcastle, when he couldn't really run, his hamstrings were knackered. And people were like, he can't be that good, but he was,
wasn't it? He pulled up on a Monday night football.
Remember it, yeah, because he was flying, wasn't he? And just
So Rooney,
I'd go Rooney 1, Kane 2, Gerrard 3, Michael Owen 4, Beckham 5.
Beckham 5,
mental. It's
but you know what? Let me finish. I'm going Owen 17 to like 24. What he done in that period of time was just, he was like,
what for England?
Whoever he played for, Liverpool, Real Madrid, England, he was unstoppable. And then,
yeah, but you see a defender in the Argentina game. Was it Jim? Have you seen it yet? I hope some of the people listen will watch it. Generally,
I get caught up in it.
It's like that training. It's like a transition, like training match, like in training. Now, like,
does he
like the defence? Like defence need to wait to the 18-yard box before you can go and engage.
Yeah. Do you know for the pen? I think he dropped his shoulder past Pochettino. Pochettino's the same size as he is now. Have you seen him? America's not agreeing with him. Like,
has he got long hair?
He looks like Russell Crowe.
I had the red.
Yeah.
I
went Russell Crowe and Gladiator, or Russell Crowe and Training Day. Not Training Day, the gangster one. Just like, might be Training Day, actually. No, it's not.
That's my reason for my 5 anyways, because what Owen done in the early part of his career.
Right, who's the best players out with them then? Same again? No, I can't.
Rooney must be.
I think Rooney's one. I think Rooney's and Gerrard's 1 and 2.
What's been good about lately is that people have been bringing up Rooney's videos again, because he hasn't been seen for a while, and now everyone's bringing them back and going, you go, freaking hell.
He's lost a bit of timber as well. He's looking good.
He's had his teeth though as well.
Mate, he's on the pair.
Oh, you can't polish your shit off, and you see them eyes.
He's looking good. Things looking good.
Looks better.
Seen that you talk about him going to United, don't know, for like coaching staff.
Yeah.
Did you
want to?
Is that right, or is that? I didn't know if that was true. I've seen that as well.
Yeah, I do.
Because he was signing the thing with it. You look well.
But no, I think that was like AI. But I think there was like rumours that he might be going part of staff.
You've been done by an AI video. He thought he's going back to play.
What do you mean?
His son's been on the weights.
I know.
There's a lad who does 1-to-1 down there, and he goes in Rooney's back garden every couple of days.
It's something. Some back out.
Political as well, maybe. What do you think of? I forgot her name. The ex-Chelsea women's manager, who is now they've stitched her with that. Whatever you think, they've stitched her with that. Whoever signed off that studio,
But the jacket.
that looks like a kitchen.
The jacket. Have you seen the jacket? She does like a little segment. She's got about her dad,
Oh, it's terrible.
and then she talked about something about,
About a coat.
and then she turns around with a jacket, and
Yeah,
it's got something that's in the back.
Having
It's almost like a mic drop. Have you not seen it?
Yeah, no. Oh,
That's my clue.
but then yeah,
Is it?
yeah, let's give it,
Yeah.
because everyone's tried to back her up and saying, you know what? Because an analyst is very good. She analyzes games, but she's in a kitchen on a chalkboard, which is very. I don't know if she's trying to be arrogant or she's trying to push through.
She's quite bullish.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if it's kind of like, I'm gonna.
No, she's like that. Though. 'Cause remember she barred into that manager. One of the games, didn't know.
Roy cheeked her, yes,
and she
Roy
looked flawless.
Kane got asked the question today, and she jumped in and went, Roy, what was
Seen it this morning.
Finney's quote? Was it the
What did somebody say? Something like that.
Or something like that.
and then you remembered it, thank God.
I know.
And then she just made the jacket thing. Thank you, Dad, Father's Day, for giving me the courage.
Nobody like that's probably a problem. Like people just want to watch the game, listen to your views. Like boy, that's why they're so loved, because they just give their opinion. It's brutal at times, but he just says what he thinks. But see that whole premeditated, I'm going to make a statement, I'm going to say this, and then finish with my jacket and all that kind of stuff. With people,
I reckon they went back to studio and Roy Key was like that in his chair. Trying to slide under and get out.
his beard was getting bigger and bigger. I see when he's got that big beard and the short hair. It's looking great.
Oh, hungry man.
And then they superimposed like a sandwich order on the blackboard.
She's had some stick mind.
Who is England's most important player this
World Cup.
Well, sorry.
Who is?
who would you think?
I think Rice and Mellon on it.
Yeah.
You know why on it? You know I'd go? I'd probably go Kane, because we haven't got another real centre forward. I agree, but I think if we lose Bellingham, there's a couple others. If we lose Rice, there's a couple others. If Kane goes, Tony, no.
It's over, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. I think Kane as well, definitely.
Kane's the only one I think, like, even if England have been really poor. That's why I think Bellingham as well, because you think the last Euros
The compulsive order
can be so poor, but then pops up with big momentum.
Size of.
See how many games he's played for his age?
Did you play Rice and Dylan?
Nah, don't
No.
know. I don't know.
Because he was kicking about. Did you? You wouldn't have seen him.
Usually him release him.
Do you think someone like him will go into his 30s though, because of how early he started? Like at this day and age, probably will, with all the get looked after and stuff. But
He's got that kind of, like, he's
if he keeps going, that
like that
rated-
Vieira kind of like that, like big, but like can run.
If I was him, and he wins the World Cup like now, that's probably me, did I?
I did. Retired in 23.
You reckon Gaza, when he slid for that thing in Euro 96 and he missed it against Germany, you reckon it was just, if he scored, it was golden goal, wasn't it?
He's going to run.
He was just going to run down the...
See you there.
That was it. Scotland's most important player?
Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. The two games I've watched, take a coin against Hayes. I mean, like, we got a deflected kind of goal again, and then the game the other night, I watched it and it was so poor. And I get, like, obviously on Twitter and that, there's people praising just being there, but then the hard thing for me was just getting there.
Yeah.
So once you get there, you do what you do to go through the groups, and you get there, and then have a bit of a go. Do you know what I mean?
So they got to get something off Brazil.
Basically, if they don't get hammered, maybe 3 or 4, they should.
I've seen the table today for like
goal difference.
I've seen it the second, aren't they, in the like third place league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what that league is?
Yeah, so if they keep the goal, I know it sounds bad, but if they keep it to a minimum,
They don't
got a
get
right good chance
by
of
two.
That's gonna be a classic. Bloody hell, right? Under 4.5 goals. That is. Love it.
I seen a stat on Twitter, and it was Haiti had more shots against Brazil. More shots against Brazil than Scotland had the both games against Haiti and Morocco.
I can't work.
So people are saying, well, if Haiti are able to have a go and have,
Yeah.
if we
and
didn't
Scotland
get
do the same. Yeah,
Scotland, then we'll get a shot on target against.
are they brave enough to do it though?
That's the problem.
I can't work out McTominay. I don't know what he is. I like him.
What do you mean as in positional one?
Because man knew he was kind of defensive midfielder. Then
And I knew
naturally
he
when
went
the
a goal machine, wasn't he? Always in the box.
He just looks a little bit awkward on the ball compared to some others.
But we've got him. See, when he's done well for Scotland, we've been more brave, especially in the group stages. We've been brave, and he's played like off a top 2. So see, when we're getting in the box, he's just hitting the box, been around things. But the other night, we'd asked him to kind of play as a front 2, but sit in. And then when we get the ball, he's coming away short to pin it, try to link it up, and you were turning over the text on his game.
Yeah,
I need everyone else to get on it, get us up the pitch, and then he arrives in the box and comes up with a goal or two. But
he's a great finisher. He's got to have finish.
Right, you're listening to 3 in the Middle, and episode, I think it's about 17.
Is it that many? 22.
22 with guests. Thank you.
17, 20, you're close.
Don't know why I get this feeling, but I always get it with you. Never ever gonna stop believing, because I'm dreaming blue.
Right, sponsor. Again, a big thank you to Tony Masters Coaching. Please give his page a follow on Insta at Tony Masters Coaching. He's a personal trainer and online coach who's developed his Built Different program, which we spoke about last week. Helps people transform their body, build in confidence, and create sustainable habits without extreme diets or spending hours in the gym. Definitely need that, because when you work hard in the gym, craving hell at night time. Crisp after crisp after.
I don't need the gym for that.
He has helped hundreds of people lose weight, build muscle, improve fitness, and achieve results built around busy family and work life. Now, go and follow him and send the message BUILT, and you will get more info. Plus, as a listener of the podcast, quote 3 in the Middle when getting in touch, and you'll get 30% off selected coaching plans. So that's unbelievable. Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you for your sponsor again.
Yeah.
Right, Carlisle United. Miguel Aziz, 23-year-old. I've seen a bit of him. And I like what I see if we play him in the right role and don't make him do all of the donkey work, kind of not in a number 10, but let him have a bit of freedom to pass, move, get on it. Great age. And I feel about these players coming to Carlisle a bit like Linney now. Yes, Linney wasn't, but yes, Aziz has been higher up. But he would have had a kick up the arse mentally being at Morecambe. That should have... Penny should have dropped that. I'm 23, 24, coming on 24 quite soon now. I need...
this is it, innit?
And from Morecambe, no disrespect. I like the club with Morecambe. But when you're walking into Carlisle now, he played at Carlisle last year. He's seen the size of the crowds. He sees when he signs, they take him through the new stand and that. It's just a massive club for that level. And a level where he shouldn't be scared. He's pissed it for in the National League before. This should be him going, right, I need to be man of the match. Like,
He's in the act signing, isn't he? Yeah, it looks like it, because there was a bit of talk last year, wasn't there, about signing on and that, and then they've got him. So it's almost like, right, he's going to be one of the main signings.
I don't really want to pressure him, but that, I think we'll win the league anyway, due to a few things, due to our squad depth and the standard of the league. But that should win you the league as well now.
Yeah, he's coming to better players as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like you say, he's got a step up. But I just get the impression, you sort of get, you look at someone, I think he looks a confident boy, you know what I mean? I think he'll relish it. He'll relish it, yeah.
Some of the rascal gear.
Some of the rascal gear, yeah.
Must be confident.
There's a lot of people around here. If he brings out a clothing line, people will be on it.
Well, isn't he a model? He's a model as well, isn't he? So he's 20, like you say, he's 23. He's had a good upbringing at Arsenal. So, like you say, he's with better players, bigger club, and I think he'll relish it. I think it's a great sign.
Last time they signed a player in the conference to get them up. Hit double figures, goals, and I think about 22 assists.
Was he a model?
Aye, sock model.
Did he think you know what?
My first training session, Murph comes over. The lads are thinking about doing a calendar, tops off, and give us pre-season. It never happened.
You back the Sundays?
Give us a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna find
get yourself on the pen.
something for you, right? I've done a calendar, right? Don't look. I know it's horrendous.
I wasn't expecting a good
I've got
start.
the shorts on and the Port Vale scarf, and the kite is out.
You've not done that.
February was.
But you know what? I'm not lying.
Was it
I bet you a few lads had kites.
Oh,
it was red. There wasn't really six packs in our day.
Calendars.
Was it Valentine's?
You know
why
what?
I was February.
You know why there wasn't six packs? You know why there wasn't six packs in our day? Because we could play.
Proper men.
The people who had six packs were the crap ones.
Do you know what though? Everybody was in the changing room while we were doing it, and I took my top off, and lads were going, "Look at that, man."
Brooker was carrying.
I know, but
How do we find this?
Adrian Littlejohn, he wasn't. He was about 36, and he was.
He should pop up on 38 to 0.
Aye, so I'm gonna find that for you.
Listen, we know where it is.
The bin.
Dom keeps it here. How about Aziz's brother plays for Millwall there? On right back. Aye. And Harry Bunker, you know a little bit about him?
Yeah.
3-year-old?
Yeah. I put him at Forest Green.
I didn't realise he was such a big boy till you see him in the videos.
No, he's a big boy. Good athlete. Good profile. I said that he's in the chat. Good profile, and he's still young. What age is he now?
23. Another 4 years of kind of build.
He must have only been 19 or something when I played with him. So I mean, so he's a young lad. You know, and he's played a bit. He played bits and bobs when I was there, but I feel he's probably played a lot more game, matured a lot.
Yeah.
As well. So.
Elliot might be looking at horses for courses, different teams away from home, and the big lads at like Eastleigh and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Through the winter months. Wasn't he quite playing him in the winter months? No.
I didn't play anyone once.
So Maury Patrick. From August to October, Premier League player. From March to May, Premier League player.
In between. No.
Rest knee point.
Where's he go?
He wants to move back down south. I don't think he
Does he?
has.
No.
Don't think he'll get a club.
Get something. Yeah.
Yeah, so Harvey Bunker, you know of him.
Yeah.
Alright, so another. Some signings don't inspire you, but then it turned out McAdams shocked everyone. And as I've said, what I keep saying, horses for forces in this league, getting some people.
People we found as well, like the kind of they're top heavy as well, like with the sort of players like Linney and obviously the new boy coming in. So you might be thinking like, if I'm going to go let them 4-5 attack, I need proper solid midfielders. I mean, like two midfielders that are going to be big and strong,
And then they
cover
he's
distance,
and
and then let the rest of them just do a few, innit?
Sophie Burney, the physio, and Greg Stebbins. Was Greg head of everything then?
Yeah, he came in. Yeah, he was.
He's up just before games, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What was his role then?
I think he was at head. He looked like he was strength and conditioning, but a lot more.
Yeah.
When he was on the bench, he was always over to Mark Hughes.
Right.
So he must have had all the data.
Stats and stuff. Yeah, iPad. Yeah.
It's caused a bit of a fuss to say Sophie Burney won. Obviously she's not been happy about it and put something up, and people have rallied round her. But Dolly told us about it, didn't you? And back in the day, you signed 2-year contracts, you signed 3-year contracts, and now you just kind of a rolling contract. So that's football, isn't it?
Yeah.
Signs players, you come to the end of a contract, and you're like, Christ. But a manager's got to be allowed to bring in what he knows.
He has, yeah. Obviously he's got big trust in the guy's bowling, so he wants him in.
Right. So we're going to England World Cup tonight.
Just one thing more.
Was it?
Mark Hughes' son. And, it's awful news, isn't it? So condolences to him and
Yeah, definitely.
and things. It's very tragic. 38's no age to pass away. So
Neil McDermott, who we spoke about a few times, Terry McDermott's son worked with him at a little bit of an academy thing in Portugal, but also at the agency work as well. I think he's just finished it. Well, he was at Grimsby as head, something like that. And honestly, horrible.
tragic, isn't it? So yeah.
England World Cup. We touched on it before. Match tonight, Ghana, be tough. Weather's meant to not be the best.
As in what?
They're massively up for it.
We'll go on.
And we never won a second game, have we?
Have we not?
Is that a stat? Is it?
Something like that. We never won my second game.
Perks or Bunny?
Raging. Amazon.
Well, we drew against you in the
Amazon
Euros, didn't
passing
we?
up.
0-0.
Turned up in time for the pod. Garnatot.
Garnatot now.
Hopefully it'll come in time for the 9 o'clock.
Steve Bruce was on. Steve Bruce was on Talk Sport today. Can you name the 3 Ghana players you had it? Something.
Could it?
Could you?
Could I?
Is he good?
Is it the centre forward? Guy.
Asamoah Gyan.
Jesus.
John Mensah and absolute player. He's escaped my name, but he had Montari. Is it Sully Montari?
Sully Montari.
Might have been him. But he said on the way to the derby, some of them are playing Newcastle, so they're driving across, getting on the coach, Stadium of Light to go across 20 minutes. Ghana goes, Jean goes, can I bring my music doctor on? So Bruce is thinking, yeah, bring him on, thinking there's going to be this blow. And Jean's listening to something and he's talking to him. No, they all get on. 4 blokes have come on with the drums and that, up and down the aisle. All the Summit players are like, what the fuck?
What's this?
John said, I'm going to hit them today, boss. I get hat-trick. Goal bonus. Newcastle 5, Sunderland 1. They get on the coach to go home. Steve Briscoe, as John comes on, he goes, all right, my music doctor. He goes, I can get on, but I'll be chucking off the Tyne Bridge. And we go, so he pedalled them.
Class.
Right, who am I? 7-6.
It's close
To you.
now. It's close.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
I can't do any more for you. I cannot do any more for you.
Tonight's your night, I'm telling you.
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's Dylan's night.
Right. Born in July 1991. This player started his career at Tottenham Hotspur, and over 5 years he made 50 appearances, scoring 3 goals. During this time, he had loan spells at Yeovil, Leyton Orient, MK Dons, Ipswich, Millwall, Leeds, and Birmingham. Where in the 2014 season, he made a total of 33 league appearances under Villas-Boas and then under Tim Sherwood. So that was his breakthrough season. When Tim Sherwood left, Pochettino came in. And in the 2015-16 season, he only played 17 games. In January 2016, and not having started a league match that season, he moved to Newcastle United for £12 million on a 5.5-year contract. Hello, bitch. Unfortunately, Newcastle were relegated that season, and he jumped ship to Crystal Palace on another 5-year contract.
What are you thinking?
Palace figured it usually scores at 13 million.
Nah,
I don't know how you say his name. Is it Bentancur or something?
Who?
You better spell it because he's ruthless with this.
You know what I'm talking about, no?
Who?
Bentancur or something?
Nah. Right. in December,
You know what I'm talking about, that boy?
I know it is. The centre midfielder.
Aye.
In December 2018, he scored a 30-yard volley against Manchester City, which was classed.
Sorry.
Shouldn't have put that in. Got it. In 2021, he left to join Everton. He suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury in March 22 and went on to miss the rest of the 21-22 season and the whole of the 22-23 season. Following his release by Everton, he joined newly promoted Premier League team Luton before winding down his career in Turkey and Thailand. 340 appearances, 13 England caps. Who am I?
Andros Townsend. Did you see him eating raw beef?
Out of Tupperware box, is that not allowed? Even that, then eat more food out of Tupperware boxes.
Have you seen some of his content?
It's out there.
Is it?
I've seen his hair transplant.
Where
did he Turkey when he had his last move.
We don't have
He didn't
topic, man.
He didn't even play. Didn't even play over there. He's signed for Carlisle Sport. Just went, where's that clinic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nice.
7.5 to 6.
Yeah.
7.5.
Mm.
Right. I need you to write it down because you should get it, but I'm not going to spoil it for the
To him.
No, you're for. I'm not going to spoil it for the punters. No, you might get it very quick. Right, I'll tell you when you can write it down. Yeah. Yeah. Born in 1985. This player started his career at Hearts and made his first team debut in November 2003 as a substitute in a 2-1 defeat to Dundee United. He only made a handful of appearances throughout the rest of the campaign, but continued to develop. He scored his first goal against Kilmarnock in 2005-06, which aided the club's push towards European qualification. In 2000, 1996, he signed a new 5-year deal and took over the captaincy after Craig Gordon left for Sunderland. Write down.
Go.
Think of this, what I've just said.
85, did you say? Born in 1985?
Yeah.
Oh, he's too old. Oh, sorry, I said that. Bottoms, well, I've got something in my head. But
No,
go on, keep going.
go on then. Right. He got the captaincy, 5-year deal as captain after Craig Gordon left for Sunderland, so he took the captaincy. A 2.5 million move to Wolves on a 4-year deal happened in late Jan 2009, and he made his debut in a 2-1 defeat to Coventry. He helped Wolves win promotion to the Premier League and played regular in their 3 seasons before they were relegated in 2011-12, where he put in a transfer request but no takers.
Cheers.
After that, he was released from Wolves after 154 appearances. He signed for Mick McCarthy at Ipswich in 2015 and went on to play 174 games before then returning to Hearts. You've got to get it, or I've got more facts, but you got to get it or you're out.
I think it's somebody Cameron.
I think Cameron, the second midfielder. Hearts, Wolves.
I'm thinking the guy's there now, head of youth at Hearts. I think the guy I'm thinking of, but I can't get his name.
He's done.
Yeah.
After another 90 games for Hearts, he finished up with a loan move to Dundee, just 6 games before finishing at Wraith Rovers. 560 appearances, 41 Scotland caps. You don't get a point for this, I think.
Can I just say something? Why is he not getting this? Scott.
My head's went black. Honest, there's nothing in here.
pen!
You monkey, go on.
His pen's having a go at you. 7-6.
I've got somebody in my head that I can't get his name. And I think he's like head of youth at Hearts, you know.
Can I tell you who it is?
Yeah.
So, started at Hearts, went to Wolves, went to Ipswich, back to Hearts, 41 Scotland caps, centre half.
Yep.
Christoph Berra.
I was never getting that.
Were you not?
Never.
Tell me in my head, did you? Mm-hmm. That's not what I said. I'm thinking school dollars. Who's it?
What's your score?
Just wrote it down. Where's it gone? 7.5 to you, 7 to me.
Oh, it's getting
And you know what? No, next week, no.
You
I'm going back 90s. Going old school.
I even knew part of me.
Andrew Webster, I was thinking of.
Andrew Webster.
When was he born? Maybe Andrew Webster, you sure it's not Andrew?
It's got to be wrong.
What was Cameron's first? What was Cameron's name?
Colin Cameron.
Got yeah, played with Alex Ray.
Aye.
Played against him.
I thought it was in my book.
Right, I've had a little call from Jeff Smith. Remember Jeff Smith?
Yeah.
Jeff Smith was my mate. Played for. So he was playing. He was a postman playing for Bishop Auckland, Bolton. Watched him, took him. Liked to drink. Got a bit silly. Was in front of Sam Allardyce and so they're in a hotel, Portugal. No going out that night. Jeff's come all down in white. He went and sat next to Sam Allardyce and Phil Brown, and I think it was a cocker or something. He's put his case forward for playing. Sam Allardyce went fucking different class. Fucking looked that. Like, articulate himself really well, said, I should be playing. This is what I wonder. He's tossing it off for you, the older pros. Like, he went, fucking different class. Jeff went, get in. Missed his mouth, the red wine. But it reminded us of something today. So, when we used to play on Tuesday nights, we used to put Deal or No Deal on, in a hotel.
Yeah.
We'd all sit around and have your food, which we talk about, the dry beans, the tasteless pasta, the chicken boiled. Oh, the chicken was always boiled.
Give it to me now, it was great.
The apple crumble with all the crumble gone, so you just had apple at the end. Custard skin on there. So we used to watch that, just playing on Deal or No Deal. But Jeff was a bit like erratic with his money and that. Never like he spent so much, spent it all. So one day I heard him on the phone for ages, and what are you doing? And he was just leaving a message when I was at Dalton with him. He went, yeah, Jeff Smith. Yeah, the game I want to be on is Golden Balls, and I'll definitely steal at the end. Do you ever watch Golden
Golden Noses.
Qualities? Thing you steal. Aye. So that was it. Deal or no deals on the thing, right? But it got us thinking. You know, when you got in from a match, when you watched a match, when you sported Celtic when you're younger, when you sported
Liverpool.
Carlisle, whatever.
Carlisle, yeah.
I used to get in from Newcastle games just as Baywatch was finishing. Gladiators, blind date, points of view, and then match. I don't know why. Points of view was alright. The match of the day.
Aye. Brilliant, man.
You know, blind date was either blind date or you bet or something else, but the rest was standard.
Gladiators, who was your favourite on Gladiators?
Girl,
Aye.
Jet.
By a mile, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
See, just when we were on Gladiators, see the sports scientist at Ballymena. I was speaking to him about the Gladiators. Said, "Oh, what you doing this summer on that?" He's like, "Going to Manchester. I'm potentially going on Gladiators." I'm like the older guy.
Yeah.
And I said, "No way, me, my daughter went to see it a few months back in Glasgow." He said, "Well, if you go back in the day on YouTube," he's like, "I was actually on it like 20 years ago. No, it's 30 years ago."
Was he?
Aye. And I was like, "How'd you?" He's like, "Just type my name into YouTube." So me and the wee one watched it. His name's Glenn Wilkinson on YouTube.
Was you face raking the wolf? Was that what his name? The wolf.
I think Wolf was like the old school one, do you know what I mean? So we watched it back like 30 years ago when he was only like 20 odd. Now he's 55.
Do you know?
And he's going back on.
Back on it now.
Do you know at the end the travelator when they go?
Aye.
And they skip running back in 35s.
It is as well, especially last night in the heat. Jesus, legs aren't moving.
I'm coming down tonight, Carlisle City pre-season, so I'm not due at the Millbourne Arms till 8 o'clock. So I'll come down after
We have a bit of watch, yeah.
have a little watch with the boys. Do you remember when Match of the Day went to ITV and they called it the Premiership?
Yeah,
Crap.
rubbish.
And it started at 6 o'clock at night.
Aye, adverts and all that rubbish.
Do you know what Eric Kinder used to do to the apprentices? Yeah. So you had you had Gaz Medine, you had the Stephen Hindmarshes, he had all them Adam Bradleys and that. He just, before he'd just talk to them, go, watch Match of the Day on Saturday night. Aye. What was game number 3?
Oh,
So he knew if they were there or not.
Blackburn Fulham.
Long week.
So, so it's things like that. Pop Robson used to get you with stuff like that. Absolutely. Going at the, come at the coach's room. No.
I know. When I used to get, someone said like, Alan Irvine wants to see you in the office. The nerves just were instant. Yeah, I was like, oh, what have I done?
Did any of you have one of them phones, too, that you wouldn't have? 2003. I can't remember what make it was. It was silver with a tiny arrow and it had a round in the middle and you flicked it up. But no matter if you put it on silent, if you missed a call, it went, did it? So I used to go out in Barnes on a Saturday night, Red Bull vodka. So you're up and through the night, aren't you? And the next day, you're like, oh, I dread it. And my phone, I'm trying to kit, thinking, does the manager know I was out? And I just hear this night, did it? I'm like, it's just a horrible, horrible Sunday, like. But when I won't like this one. When Steve Parton got sacked at Barnsley, the secretary cleaned his desk out. She went, there's about 85 letters in there about the lads being out, and you're involved in about 82. So
People saying letters in them, are they?
I just see you spotted. But he asked them to, but he was good as gold with me. He went, you're doing the bits. Like, I can't argue with you.
They know everybody, don't they? How do they know?
Barnes is a bit like this. About Carlisle, that was same size.
Carlisle used to be a very good on a Sunday night, and I used to go out and go drive back to Port Vale, which is two and a bit hours away.
What, on Sunday?
So what I used to do was I used to sit off and get to Knutsford, go in, brush my teeth, have a wash, get some breakfast, and then drive to training. But it's a good half a dozen of us.
Everywhere Sunday used to be good though. Newcastle used to be good at Saturday.
The usual walk in, there's the usual suspects. Like some lads, they still got the same gear on from that they went out in.
Do you remember Mark Convery? My mate, Mark. Con played for like Sunderland, Cambridge, York. He's at York, and Con used to ring in like every other Monday, thinking like manager wouldn't click on. And one day the manager was taking the YTs. He said, "We've got a player in there, Mark Convery." He said about 13 out of 15 Mondays off. We're stupid.
No, I never shirked a training session. I went in rough a lot of times, but I never phoned in, said I couldn't come in.
Did you?
Nothing to be proud of, like, but I never. I always went in.
Did you never do that voice?
I don't believe it.
See, nowadays they just say, come into your doctor. So no, you can't win to your doctor.
Vicks under the eyes, tiny so they can't smell it. Your eyes are all bloodshot.
Expert.
Do the voice. but don't come in the next day.
Have a couple of days.
Have a couple of days off. And if you time it right, go in Monday morning, the Vic's up, ill, have your 2 days, you're off Wednesday anyway.
You had Dolly on side though, didn't you? He was a big help to you.
You part time, mate. Thursday, Friday.
Telling you.
As I said, the man of the match.
Oh, you.
Right, what's the crack? Again, sponsored by Tony Everton and family.
Yeah.
He's back from Cuba this week and he's invited us round, but I'm going on holiday on the Sunday. But I said, when we're back, I'm back. We're going round his park in the back garden.
His boys training with us tonight. Jade,
Yes.
young Jaden, good keeper. We've got a few young lads coming in. Young Ewan.
Yeah, he's got some young lads who we coached when they were 12
Do you know what?
coming out to train now.
It's mad because we done starting 1-to-1 years ago, and they were just kids,
Yeah.
full of ability, just kids. Little Ewan, little Matty, Jaden, the keeper, and now they're coming down and training with the men.
Proper.
And they are men, and you're like, Jesus.
Maturing.
Holy lads, it's faster now.
I know, but do you know what? Matty and Ewan trained the other night and fit right in, so good on them.
I've trained a lot of the Carlisle Academy lads and Newcastle Academy lads Saturday morning. And then Nerf came and helped. He's just so busy, Murph. Like, I went, just do a possession at the end, 20 minutes. He went, I need you. I went, float. He went, yeah. Little did I know, when I wasn't in the middle, you had to dribble and run around the outside. And I had to make the numbers up. I couldn't do it. All the parents were looking over. And then Ninny, Dan Moynihan, was looking, going, look at the clip of him. And he was the one who got in at 3 in the
I was going to say, I don't heard of it. He told us last night. I don't know. Had a few hours sleep.
Right, we've got a question in.
Cool.
Evening, lads. It's a bit of a... Enjoying the pod, getting better and better every week, and a great way of finding out bits behind the scenes of the life of a pro footballer. Question comes directly from my daughter, Maisie, celebrating her 10th birthday today, which would have been about 6 weeks ago. So happy birthday, Maisie.
Yeah, happy
All the
birthday.
best to you, belated birthday. Who is also enjoying it. Don't worry about the language, she just laughs. And has been coming to Brunton Park since she was 5 months old. Quality. Keep up the good work, lads, from Wayne. So this is from Maisie. Dear Lummy, Boyd and Dylan, I'm Maisie and I'm 10 years old. We went down to Derby for the last game of the League One season. Remember that. Aside from the small niggle of not being able to bring my own food and water into Pride Park, there were a couple of things that amazed me from that day in terms of detail. One, around the perimeter of Pride Park, they had colourful hoardings giving a timeline story of the club's history. Despite our ups and downs in our history, I thought something similar might have popped up at BP by now, like a storyboard.
All right, yeah.
Right, of what goes on. So from all the way through, big picture of Skip in the relegation, getting in nightclub,
Cheers.
holdy diving. Holdy diving?
It was a dart. No, buying a foul, he calls it. Aye.
Number 2, the enclosure of the ground when inside provided quite a lot of atmosphere. Okay, there were 30,000 in, making me feel if the owners got round to upgrading BP, the Pride Park could be a good study for ideas. My question is to you guys. On your jollies to other grounds over the years, are there any features you've spotted that aren't currently at BP but might add value to Carlisle United's fan experience or infrastructure? Though Lummy may struggle the way he's happy with his many small plates of scran and kegs of Heineken in the hospitality. Cheeky.
She's right.
P.S. Dylan, I agree on the salt and vinegar co-op crisps. Thank you, Maisie. Thank you, but right.
You amazing. Love that.
So for me, the fan zone, but it's been nailed. Years and years ago when we used to do this commentary for Carlisle Barrow, people like Wimbledon were in League 2 and they had this fan zone outside, like ours now, and you're like, Mansfield did. I always remember Mansfield did. When you pull in, there's fan zones
There was,
there.
yeah.
And to be fair to the old owners, they put a bar up and a screen. It wasn't that. But the new owners have really went to
Big
town
screen,
on it.
yeah.
And it's a massive part. It'll be chocker tonight. For the
Well,
game.
yeah. Well, like you say there, maybe if that question was asked a few years ago, you'd maybe say, but I think the way it's going now, like we've said for a while, off the pitch, you cannot fault them at all.
No.
I mean, the bits under the new stand and the fan zone and everything, it just makes match day such a good experience for people. But
Have you been to Accrington?
Yeah.
Have you seen the little new stand above the trade
Outdoor
room
kind of
stand?
bar and stuff like that.
I kind of like that.
It's good.
So there's they built the trade rooms now, and above it, there's the chairman's like suite, and he comes out. But I think something like that, just behind the waterworks end.
yeah.
When we played Leeds in the playoffs, they built one, and
Yeah.
Bridgie and that were in that.
Yeah.
The sky.
No, that's what I'm saying. It is getting. Obviously,
yeah.
there's more and more it can do, but from what they've gone from tonight,
It's
crazy. It's brilliant. I mean, and you do get more people wanting to go, and there's a lot of variety for
It's a day out
isn't
now.
it? So
It's not a turn up at 2:30.
just going around to watch, yeah.
1 o'clock.
100%.
And that's why there's hardly anyone out for the second half. You can name them, don't go out there.
Yeah.
Some people don't even get, they don't even get a ticket. They just go for the day.
I've been to a few games lately. I don't see much of the football, like. That's
Sophie, I've seen loads of the player.
She's I don't know.
Right. Got a few questions for the podcast. Don't need to mention my name or out if possible. Just interested to hear about Skip at Celtic Nation, the players' money, etc., and the league they were in. Also similar what happened at Gretna. So we've talked about this before. Gretna threw absolute wedge at it. They were in Scottish League 2 and they wanted to go. Were they in the North West Counties?
No, we were in Scottish League 3
Three, sorry.
when Brooks Malson took over.
And he said, we're going to the Premier League in 5 years.
So what happened was I'd come from Port Vale to Carlisle, and then obviously things didn't work out at Carlisle. Just told one thing, and other things, comfort things. So I was at not a loose end. I was at a bit of a worrying part of my career where I thought, well, I've been relegated out of the Football League. What do we do now? And obviously I went to Derby Star, and I got offered a 3-year contract on ridiculous money.
What's ridiculous? I know you don't have to say the figures.
It was nearly £1,000 a week, but like as in for Scottish Third Division, you got like all teams were part time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And some lads were like getting not even £100, and you're getting. So that was
That was what, yeah? 2005?
Yeah,
5,
yeah.
2004. 2004, yeah. Somewhere 2004.
Yeah, and they've got they've got all these big hitters like David Bingham, have you heard,
Yeah.
probably Kenny Duker.
They were all on the he got all the top scorers off the league above, didn't he?
Yeah.
A lot of them came down. Because Sky Sports used to have the top scorers on the side of the
and they sort of done what the money should have done. They went up, up and up, and they ended up in the Premier League. And obviously it was never sustainable because Gretna didn't get fans, and what to stay in that sort of that top league, you've got to have more than just a guy throwing money with no comeback. And then obviously he got ill and stuff, and Gretna went pop. But the money for about 5 or 6 years I was throwing about at some players and cars and
we
things like that was
we won
ridiculous.
League 2. Brendan McGill played a lot of games. Brendan class lad, and
Yeah.
Irish international. But he would come up to League 1, but Simo said you're not going to play as much. He says you still got a year. And Gretna, 3-year deal, nearly doubled his money.
It was never a year at Gretna. It was
No.
always 3 or 4. So lads aren't going to say no.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Security and that, innit?
Yeah.
It's good in bills.
So yeah, but it was just, and then it was never sustainable, and it's a shame the way it went. But they got to a Scottish Cup final, they got into the Premier League, so they did have some right good times.
Gav Skelton, Danny Granger.
I would say Gav Skelton was probably the standout of the whole
He got players player of the year, didn't he?
the whole 5-6 years. Gav Skelton he was always there, he was always playing, he was always right up there as the best player. So just
Do you know who they had on note? Kyle Norton. Not Kyle Norton, the left back. I'll tell you, they had him on note as the left back.
But Gav, sometimes the further up the leagues they went, they maybe thought Gav was gonna, but he always played. He was always right there, the best players. You know, he's quiet, gets on with his job. But
He could do with the Celtic Nation now, couldn't he?
oh. Well,
We all could. We'd all be back playing.
what year was that? About 2011 or 12.
They rang me and I just went, I'm not doing it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was on working, right, and I was on £250 a game at working, and I got a phone call off Celtic Nation, and I nearly tripled it in about 3 or 4 leagues below. So I just thought, I'm 31 or 30. It's easy, and I'm gonna know do it.
Paul Ornison left Darlington same year on about. He's only about $1 in the shit. He's on about a week. And Celtic Nation said, come and train Tuesday, Thursday, play a Saturday. I'll give you 800. We'll get you we'll get you a people carrier. There'll be 3 lads coming up every Tuesday, Thursday. They'll get you bait, and off you go.
I mean, we ended up signing like Murph signed. I mean, listen, when Murph signed, Murph's like his standards are right up there. And I used to play centre mid with him, and sometimes we'd be 4-5-0 up, and I'd just switch off, like, and he wouldn't let me switch off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's like, but playing in midfield with it, he was a class act. But we had like Colin McMenamin, Willie Gibson, some right good. I mean,
He's on, isn't it?
well, do you ever remember the name John Paul McGovern?
I tell it again.
So he's come and signed for
Chef
us.
Wed, Swindon,
Yeah, like
Carlisle.
Football League, big
Yeah.
stadiums and all that. We've pulled up at Dunstan Fed near the Metro Centre in Newcastle and pulled into the car park. And obviously there's a pitch and a little shit stand.
Yeah.
He thought we were picking somebody up. I was like, what we're doing here? I was like, this is who we're playing against. I was like, I can't play on there.
reality check.
That was the first and last time I've ever seen it.
Was it? Did you come
He
back?
did come back. He did play well either.
Right.
Yeah.
I've opened up something of kind of worms of the first story was a couple of weeks. Well, since the gym story getting caught, there's been a lot of people, but now we've got footballers actually texting in and grassing themselves up. As long as we don't. It's a bit of a long one, but stick with us, but it's worth it. Right, we should call this ex or current footballers shenanigans. Hi lads, been listening to the chaos of football lads or even gym goers getting themselves in trouble over the last few weeks and thought it was my turn to send this in anonymously. So in my younger days of being a pro footballer, way before iPhones, videos, etc., thank fuck, I got myself in an almighty situation. One weekend, my then girlfriend had headed away with her pals for a 21st, leaving me, also 21, home alone. With a 3-1 win on the Saturday in a first team match, an assist, a proper fucking assist, not just a 5-yard pass, and my managers and crowd ovation ringing in my ears, I thought, I'm going out. Back then, the club was at, if say 12 of the lads came out from the team, that was a poor show. Usually every Saturday, Tuesday, there were around 20 of us. Great times and great lads and staff. So I head out into the city with where I play. So the city plays for, that's where he heads out. Which is not a regular thing, as we like to keep out the city, as we all know bad results can make punters turn on you. But tonight, all was good. Club suit on, a good win, and a great atmosphere amongst us all. Club suit on. Quick 5-minute call to the missus, and that was me set. No tracker off on my own iPhone, no social media bollocks. She was out somewhere, and I was out somewhere. End of.
How it used to be.
Yeah. So the night progressed, and when it came to the nightclub time, by the way, back then you were out at 6 p.m, nightclub at 11 a.m, on way home was grand 2:30ish. I was talking to 2 local girls. One thing led to another, and they invited me back to their house. As we were waiting in the taxi queue, one of the girls kept walking halfway down the taxi queue for a couple of minutes and coming back. It happened around 6 or 7 times, but wasn't something that really bothered me. In the taxi, it became apparent one girl was interested. So as I said, we head back to theirs. The girl who I was getting into, Jesus, said, "Make yourself comfortable, I'll get us all a drink." Knowing I was staying at their house, earlier confirmed, I took my suit pants off and blazer and chilled on the couch. Quick smell of the armpits, not bad, just waiting on my Smirnoff Mule from the fridge. Smirnoff Mule, You ever have Smirnoff Ice? And nets? Oh, your teeth were gone by the 3rd drink. Then, bang, bang, bang from the kitchen. Back doors flung open, and I can hear, what the fuck is going on? I know someone was here. I seen him in the taxi rank. It's that fucking ... My name was mentioned.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
And his isn't the only male voice I can hear. There's a few men's voices. I simply just sprint to the front door, no pants, but trying to get my shoes on as the club issued. And your mind goes through absolute anything when you're about to get a kick in.
He needs them for game day.
I sprint out with my shoes half on, and as I run out the front door to avoid the mob from the back, I am met with flash, flash, flash. What the fuck? I have a Kodak, a Polaroid flash camera right in my grid. As my eyes finally focus, I'm ready for the fist to come through the blurs. I just hear laughing, girls and lads, all around. They're all 5 or 6 years older than me. Then the killer line, "That will do us for the papers next week." I've just bailed, still a bit drunk, still not thinking straight or realising what the fuck has just really got on. I get home, I get in, and I somehow fall asleep. Wake up around lunchtime on the Sunday. Fear, fear, fear piercing through my veins, piecing everything all back together. As the day went on, I told myself, which we all do, it'll all be okay. As I said, there was no social media, so there really wasn't anywhere these photos could go, unless it was the paper like someone had shouted, but that's not a story, is it? No one would be asked in that. Over the next week, my lass gets back, the fear goes, all good again. Saturday comes, and again, another decent performance from myself. Just as we jump off the bus to head back home after a long way trip, the gaffer pulls me and says, "Blank, blank, blank are doing a story on you tomorrow. Didn't want to tell you before the game because your head would go up your arse. It's something about being tricked by 2 lasses to go to a house but all their boyfriends are in on it the whole time. and they have photos of you coming out the house with no pants on. Shit.
It's got the shoes on though.
Because it was an away trip, this paper is literally out in 6 hours' time. I confide in one of the lads. Some good that done. Just pisses himself and devise a plan. My lass is staying at mine. So, I wait until the garage near my house opens. I buy every paper. My lass is at mine, so I'll keep her in bed all day and this shitstorm will just pass. I didn't sleep at home at all, but when she woke, I was ready. Breakfast, DVDs, lunch and dinner sorted, phone off, romantic. The plan worked for all of 18 minutes. Her mother, always the bloody mother, seen the paper, calls round, and that's her gone. Needless to say, the lads were sympathetic the next day too. Not. So, there we are. I don't even think there is a lesson here. Or is there? Probably leave your freaking club shoes. But they were club issues, as I say, and I would have got fined for fun. Probably don't go back to a girl's when you have a partner, maybe. Or don't get too comfy too early on a couch and leave more of your club suit on for a quicker getaway. Cheers, lads. Love the podcast, even though it brings back a hell of a lot of trauma.
So, oh, it's been a long time ago though. Polaroid.
That's poor that though, isn't it? Setting them up like that.
Why is he?
Oh, genius.
Or
Is it?
but why he like just took his pants off like early doors? Like, I'm just gonna get the kicks off here, like, and get on the couch.
Well, I think it's straight. I'm just playing devil's advocate. He's had a bit in the taxi, hasn't he, by all accounts?
I know, but
Said they're staying. You've had a suit on all night.
Sweat.
Get
the truth.
Remember,
would you get the trousers?
Yeah,
off?
we
Got
got
your socks off though, as he said.
Skip. You've got to remember, nightclub from 11 till 2 back then. He just went in and chucked chips.
I did. It's hot in it. I don't know. I just think it's a bit wild to just go in a stranger's house and just whip your kicks off, mate.
I've seen the bad thing. I say get a message.
I do actually remember this story, and I do remember the front paper. It was class.
He's had one there.
Stitch up hands, poor.
Thought I got away with it as well, didn't he?
So there we are. I don't even think there is a lesson here, or is there? Probably don't back to girls when you have a partner. Don't get too comfy too early on a couch, and leave more of your club suit on it for a quicker getaway.
So what did the headline say? Like, what is it? Obviously, you had a misuse, right? That's the problem. But come back to a gaff and run out with like.
It was something along the line. It was something along the lines of thingy caught this pants down,
caught
bit
me
of
off
fun
guard.
kind of thing.
Whatever it is, it's
Because it was like a local Sunday paper. It wasn't a big hitter.
Yeah, the girl Van Dijk get caught with that in Glasgow. Don't know if you remember. Did he? You might not know. Remember this?
Yeah, we can.
So you will find it somewhere. I hope Big Virgil doesn't see it, but I'm talking about it. But this girl, can't know some name again. Maybe Leanne or something. Quite a kind of social influencer back in the day. Yeah, I mean, like always nightclubs and doing things, and everybody kind of recognised her. Anyway, he starts talking to Van Dijk, but he's getting misses, and I think she was pregnant at the time, which is horrendous. So she went in, it was during the day, so they went into the house. I don't even know if they were actually doing it.
He's went to her house.
He's been talking, no, she went to his. They've been talking and stuff. She went to his house during the day when his missus isn't there. And then as soon as they've come out the house, you can see Big Virgil and her looking down the street. And down the street, there's a like photographer, like literally.
She's planned that.
It was. That's what it was. You've got it off there. But it's a photographer from
Disaster, Annie.
from the paper. So just down the street, snapping all the pictures. And then before you know it, she's on the article saying, I never knew I had a missus and I had to step over like baby furniture and all that, and made the story like
Maybe she was Scrabble champion and they were just he was learning English.
Ah, there we are.
piano lessons or something, no?
Yeah, you never know.
Do you remember?
It's not always what you think.
Remember Rory Fallon? Yeah, performance. He
Step
went
forward,
to Swansea for big money, Swindon and that New Zealand International. We got his phone, started texting him all, meet us. This girl, pretend to be this girl from Barnsley. Went on all week. So he says, meet her at this bar just opposite under the multi-storey car park. We're at the top of the multi-storey car park. There he comes. Looks $1 million. To be fair, Rory looks $1 million. Like actually suspended for the Saturday, so it's a Friday night. We're there. Me, Anthony Kay, David Mulligan. 2, 1, 2, 3. She's not coming.
No, I didn't run away.
I didn't know what he done. Just kind of like couldn't see us, but it just walked in.
Just
It just walked in. Nightmare.
Stitch.
Oh God, on that bombshell, big. I'll never look at him this year.
Could
But imagine. So I was talking about the lad who sent that in. Imagine that. I'm gonna buy every paper. I'm gonna keep her in the house. We've got half a chance with social media not being around then.
The mum's done them on it.
Mum's done it.
It's up, you can tell. Getting the paper, get a cup of tea.
You can't get every paper, man.
I don't buy every one. You what?
Whatever DVDs he had.
Aye, well. Could get there.
Right, I think that's about us done. What we hit? An hour?
Yeah.
Training tonight?
Yeah, I'm going right now.
I'll come with you, and then I'll go to watch the game. Dylan, you got your Harry Kane voodoo doll to stick pins in?
Yeah. Scott game tomorrow.
What time?
11 o'clock.
Can I just say, before we go, I've seen this lad put himself through his paces on the sheet mount, on his own, doing a proper session.
Should have came Saturday morning.
Absolutely. Honestly, mate, my hat goes off to you because I couldn't do it.
Gets harder, mate. Honestly.
Do you know what?
Fair
I've only
play.
ever
Fair play.
trained all summer 3 times in my career. First one, went up to Southern for the first time, trained the first team in a month. Second time, trained all summer, got in the team for the Premier League, Sunderland. Third time, trained all summer, played 56 games, yeah. Playoffs. Shit, done it every.
Maybe
There's a lesson there.
a lesson there, isn't it?
I was waiting on that, but would you stop?
There's a lesson. I like my time.
Aye,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, thank
Nice
you.
one.
Good night.
Thanks very much.